I don't know whether, okay, I think I was in the cloud. Yeah, okay. I think we will be well, we'll start, we'll make a start 3 minutes past. Yeah, so morning everyone. It's nice again. It's a Friday. Some people say, thank God it's a Friday. Yeah, so we are here in our place of work, Moracle. Different offices in different countries, different rooms, but to be gathered together in a because of technology, I think it's really quite very interesting and quite good. Yeah, so I did read information this morning regarding this morning, and we pick a topic. What I thought about is to pick a topic, whether it's a, for example, it's a sales pitch whereby you are you want to invite people to be able to maybe to join your profession. Like if you're an accountant, how would you tell people about the profession? Or to you, there is a job somewhere. How do you make a pitch for this job to be to receive this job? I thought we could just have a go on that one. I mean, there is no right and wrong answer. I know there is always a right and wrong answer because of the panel. You are facing a panel and you are selling, or the audience. So, however, in this case, we just want I just thought about that. Maybe it's kind of a way in which we can share. Again, we can know what things we should have included, or how we can do this. Even remembering how perhaps you did on the last interview. I think that that still can be a good thing. That's what I thought this morning we could think about, because for salespeople, all of us actually are selling. If you go to a restaurant and you tell people about a restaurant, you're selling. You really just say, you know what, I went in that corner. Those guys have got very good food. And then you describe the food. You see, when I went in, the service was this and that, Yeah, so all of the time we are doing some selling. At times we don't sell well when it comes to us, to ourselves. So it is that kind of thing, that ability to be able to speak of what you want so that your audience can hear what you want. And that's a skill. That's a skill in communication. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. It's when of course I brought the topic. I'm the one to start.
Yeah, you should start the topic.
Yes, I
Have an
start it
insight
off.
on it.
Yeah, I'm going to start it off. Yeah. I'm going to just sell my profession. I'm speaking to an audience that do not know anything about accountancy, or they've heard about it, and I want them at the end of this pitch to have got likely, or maybe be interested in this profession. Yeah. Okay. So mine is how do you become an accountant? Who is an accountant, and how you become an accountant, and who and how important is accountancy in life, or in the world, or in society. Yeah, so an accountant is a steward. Is a steward who takes care of people's organizations. It could be an organization, it could be an individual, and mainly takes care of finances, whereby in short, the individual would like to track what they do with their money coming in and money going out. So the accountant is in that position to either advise or to track. Some individuals do not have necessarily an accountant. For example, any general person they do their tracking of their money. Money is coming in and the money is going out. Then how they use it. So an accountant is that person who is a steward, mainly that position to take care of an individual's finances or organizational finances. In short, everyone needs an accountant. Wherever you are, you need an accountant. Why? Because the stewardship function of an accountant allows them to be trusted, because an accountant is generally seen as a trusted person, honest person, and a person who is meticulous in doing things. A person who will give you, when they give you a report, then you believe it. And why is this possible? This is possible because of the training. When an accountant is trained, he's trained to be to have that discipline and that knowledge of dealing with finances. But not only that, it goes beyond that. An accountant can actually tell you the risk involved in any project. If you are taking on a project, they will tell you the risk. An accountant researches about the risks in that project, and then they come back. And how it is good for you just to sit back and say, you know what, this is what I want to do. And then they will use their expert knowledge to actually do that. And when you're in that position, you get so much reward. Why? Because you are in the position to add value to the other person. And you know what? When it comes to money, that is something which everyone spends life doing. As some people said, I don't mind about money. But actually, when you come down, if they're at a job, they cannot say they don't mind about money, because the reward is normally money, usually, in most cases. And so if you have got somebody who is taking care of that fundamental aspect of your life, then you are adding value to them. And so if you've not thought about this role or this profession, I'm just inviting you, really come and just join the profession. There's a lot more, but because I will stop here. If you have gotten answers, please. If there are any questions, please, yes, I'm here. I'm still available. Yeah. So who is next?
Noah is next.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So, okay. So for me, I do believe for you to pitch because this is your field of work or your field of studies to another person, like for instance, you try to give the pros and cons of why you want to be an accountant. Okay, the field first. For now, for instance, accounting. What are some of the impacts that accountants are creating in the world? What are some of the advantages of you being an accountant? Like the last time when I was discussing with Mola, he says some accountants are behaving like they are gods because yeah, I say they're behaving like gods because they are the backbone of each and every business. As long as they have an accountant, and accountants are decision makers. So these are some of the concepts you try to give the person for you to convince them that this is your field of studies. Somehow it's if the person comes come into it to study, you see how impactful it would be to the person. So first thing first, try to give the advantages of you studying an accounting. You try to when we were coming up, people were seeing accountants as if they are like accountant bankers, like they are the ones that have the highest amount of money in the world, just because of they go into an environment, play with money, counting money every day. So this is the same way applied here. Try to give that kind of impression. We are in the position we know that this field is somehow good to study. What are the benefits that he or she will have if he goes into this field? So you see that I believe by you pitching that way, you will convince the person to know that accounting is somehow the best to study. Thank you, James.
Thank you. Thank you.
If I want to talk about what I am doing and why people need it, I think the job that we are doing here in Moracle, for example, you know, everyone I think need either themselves or someone to coordinate and plan and assist them their daily tasks and everything that they are doing, because you know, when you are a busy person like you guys, and a manager like Morlai, you always need someone to handle details for you, handle meetings for you. So when I want to sell what I'm doing, I will emphasize on the importance of being organized, and don't miss any event, any detail on what you are doing, and don't miss any appointment or something. And I think every department or every person, every busy person needs an assistant or a coordinator to help them with doing daily things, and not to forget something. And yeah, so I think if I got you right, James, so this is the importance of what I'm doing.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you, indeed, yeah. Yeah, I suggest that what you've said is quite, I mean, it is just as Noah said, it's about telling the other person that how good that is and what you're doing, and yeah, and then if they've got questions, of course, they can ask. Actually, putting it there so that they say, I think that is something that I would like to do. Yeah, hello, Maria. Hello, Jessica and Mariama. We were just looking at a sales pitch where you are pitching something, or maybe your profession or the job that you are doing, so that others are attracted to it because of what you say to them. So, Jessica, are you going next?
And James, okay, I'll let Jessica go.
Well, I would just say, as accountants, like, we're very important in any business, because we're not only focusing on final creating the final accounts or posting transactions and all, but we're actually helping the business to grow, to improve, and helping the managers of a business to actually make the right decisions that would improve their business. And I'll also pitch to an individual that even though, like, IT is like improving daily, we're still going to be needed in the future. So it's like an assured job or an assured profession that would still exist for us as human, because obviously, as we know, like, robots are kind of coming in and taking control. Just that our own work will be easier. As of now, we have QuickBooks and Zero that we could use for the accounting aspect, but like in giving advice, or like in as for example, now in Moracle, you say you leave your clients with an impact. So that's quite very important for us as accountants. So that's just what I would pitch to someone. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. That aspect of actually being helping the organization to to do, I mean, the decision makers to have that information available to them is really, yes, it's really very, very, very important. And also I think, yeah, some other aspect whereby people might be afraid. Those kind of things, I think we could also point them out. The fact that, for example, again, looking at accountancy, as accountants, sometimes we are told that we are kind of boring. I don't understand. So why people say that, because obviously, as you said, Jessica, some people would say, if I have got AI, then I'm okay. But actually, there is what AI might not really do, and we will still be, as long as humans live on Earth, this accountant's role would be there, because who will the AI is just a computer, really. It has got to be set. It has got to be fed what it does. So it will still be an accountant to do that. Someone area, somebody will be doing it. So yeah. We're not really. There is no way we can be irrelevant. And sometimes you talk to AI, or like especially this day and age, you are calling maybe the energy provider, and the one who answers is AI. And sometimes really you don't like that. Sometimes me, when I want to speak to a person, I just insist. I tell the AI, no, I just want someone else to talk to me. So I said, actually, the last time I was speaking to one of my providers, I said, I want a human being. And for some reason, the AI didn't understand that and just got me to a real human being to speak to me. Yeah. Yeah, so Mariama, we are just looking at how you do pitch for a role that you do or the work that you do. So how do you do it to others that may want to come in?
Yeah, morning, James. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Yes. Our role as accountants. Excuse my voice.
Yes.
Yeah, so we accountants, every business needs an accountant. We all know accountants are basically the backbone of a business. And a lot of people might agree to disagree because they think accountants just come in and record figures and that is it. But no, every business needs accountants because it's more than just recording figures. Because even when it comes to the bookkeeping part of things, it's not just recording the figures anyhow. For example, if you have fixed assets and you record it into expense, then that's going to come out wrong. So it's somebody that really understands what they're doing can actually do that. And the reason why that is important, because every business has obligations. For example, with the government, like payroll, PAYE, taxes that you have to pay. So if you're recording things wrongly, this is going to impact the amount of tax you're going to pay at the end of the year. So accountants are here to help you grow as a business because, yeah, you might be doing something you're passionate about, but ultimately you want to make profit. And for you to make profit, you need to understand the cash flow. You need to understand the business. You need to understand how the money is coming in and how the money is being spent, and how the money is going to move around the business as well. And only somebody that is able to understand the rules and the law, especially when it comes to tax, can actually help you save that money and not spend extra money on taxes and stuff like that, where you can actually use that money, invest it into the business and grow more. Well, no, I'm not saying we're just coming into just basically find loopholes to save your tax, but ultimately we want to save you as much as possible. If you know, if you're using expenses somewhere that can be claimed or whatsoever, why not? Because it's going into the business. So we're gonna come and help you and save that money. And at the same time, we do help with any, for example, if there's any fraud going on within the business as well. So you know, through our recordings, through our investigation, auditing and everything, is going to help the business you know, it's going to help the business see if there's any fraud going on within, you know, the business, if that's the employees or the employer themselves or whatsoever. So yeah, we do play a very important role when it comes to helping the business grow and you know, expand into something better and understand, you know, what's going on within the business as well.
Oh yes, thank you, Mariama. Thank you, Mariama. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think I just remember when I needed to do this, I just looked at the fact that it was a bit, as I think, as maybe already you know, I was in the teaching career, but then as I looked at another profession I just wanted to do, which is accounting. So I felt you deal with everybody, just as you mentioned that one, in terms of fraud, in terms of saving people money, in terms of giving them advice. You see, yeah, I just wanted to have a role whereby I would be across all bodies, not just maybe in just classroom, because classroom gives you that only one category of people. Yet here, you are really across the board. It does not matter whether somebody is going in as an employee, or is doing going in as an employee. You can be relevant to them, or the biggest organization. Say if it is Amazon, still you are relevant. So that actually excited me. I said, I think, yeah, that's good. That is a good change, a good career change, and I feel that's what it is, whereby you are able to fit in every aspect, the auditing, the taxes, as you've talked about that, Mariama, you know. And I think tax there, people will run quickly, as you I think, Mariama, you know, people will just people are kind of scared with the tax, and if somebody can offload that load of them, then that's very good. That's exciting. Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much. Hopefully we can fine tune our way next time we get to pitch to somebody. You never know, tomorrow you could be pitching to someone where when you tell them something, they will be able to take you on, you know, because this skill of impromptu speeches are very common in life, basically. So I think the more we fine tune doing it, the better for us. Yeah, so I think I would say happy Friday and good weekend. We can go now. Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
Welcome.
Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye.
Bye.